Today, it seems like doctors are linking almost every processed food to causing cancer. But when it comes to the food we regularly eat, we need to be fully aware of everything: where it comes from, what goes into the making of it, and what the pros and cons are of eating it. While you think you may be doing the right thing for your health by drinking diet sodas or eating low calorie popcorn, in reality, you're eating some of the worst cancer causing foods out there. We'll give you all the information with this list of 17 cancer foods you should avoid. And don't worry, we have made a better recommendation for each product. Watch to the end so you don't miss out on any. Number 1. Microwave popcorn. Popcorn is usually on the safer side of snacking, but when it comes to microwave popcorn, you will be surprised. Microwave popcorn is usually not natural, and the butter flavor using in most microwave popcorn releases diacetyl, a chemical that is known to become toxic when cooked. Last but not least, the bags are lined with perfluorooctanoic acid, which is a carcinogen. Our advice? We said it before. Popcorn is usually on the safer side of snacking, so there is no need to stop eating popcorn at all. But avoid the microwave popcorn. Instead, switch to the old-fashioned way and use a stove or a popping machine, which also tastes much better in our opinion. Before we continue, please subscribe to Rite Entertainment for more information like these. Number 2. Soda. Soda drinks are flavored sugar water. The soda drinks contain not only sugar, the preferred fuel for cancer, but also caramel color. The synthetic dye contains a byproduct of the carcinogen 4-MeI. Laboratory tests have shown that 4-MeI is present in caramelized soft drinks. Our advice: water is the healthiest beverage or drink, fresh fruit or vegetable juices. If you want or need soda, pick a soda drink without the caramel color 4-MeI. Number 3. Grilled red meat. Studies have found that eating grilled meat increases your risk of developing cancer. The problem comes down to carcinogens, cancer-causing substances which may be formed as part of the grilling process. The amino acids, sugars, and creatine in meats react at high temperatures, forming heterocyclic amines. Our advice: reduce your intake of red meat, cook gently, and if possible, choose organic meat whenever possible. Number 4. Artificial sweeteners. Most industrial sweeteners are produced through a chemical process, and there isn't enough data that you can consider it safe. Some studies indicate that artificial sweeteners cause the accumulation of DKP toxin in the body and can cause brain tumors. Our advice: the best choice when it comes to sweeteners is those that are plant-based like stevia. Number 5. Canned food, especially tomato. Canned food bins are pretty harmful because the cans are coated with BPA, a known hormone disruptor. Tomatoes may have a special effect due to their acidity, which can cause BPA to be added to the food. Most tomatoes are healthy, but the packaging is the issue here. Our advice: avoid canned foods and buy fresh or frozen products. Number 6. Processed white flour. You may have heard it's bad for you, but you probably don't realize that chemically bleaching flour with chlorine gas kills all of its healthy nutrients. Chlorine gas can be deadly when inhaled, so why would we want it in our dinner? Furthermore, refined white flour is a carbohydrate that breaks down into simple sugars, which, as we saw earlier, is cancer's best friend. Our advice: unbleached wheat flour is your best alternative. Read labels to determine the white content of the packaged product. Number 7. Farmed salmon. A meal that includes salmon might be something you consider healthy, and in the case of wild-caught salmon, it is. But when it comes to their farmed counterparts, you're getting a lot of chemicals, antibiotics, and pesticides. Farmed salmon is also fatter, meaning more capacity to carry all of that unhealthiness in their bodies. Our advice: eat wild salmon or increase your diet by adding pure fish oils. Number 8. Processed meat. Processed meat includes things like sausage, salami, and bacon. This meat goes through a processing method to achieve the final look and taste. This processing method often has large amounts of salt and dangerous chemicals, especially nitrites and nitrates. Because of this, there is a serious health risk. Our advice: try to eat fresh, organic meat whenever possible and look for products with minimal processing and no preservatives. Number 9. Hydrogenated oils. Vegetable oils are naturally extracted from the source, but instead should undergo a chemical process. Subsequently, more chemicals are added to achieve the desired appearance and texture of the product. This results in an abundance of unhealthy omega-6 fat. Our advice: choose naturally extracted oils like olive, soy, canola, coconut, etc. Number 10. Potato chips. Who doesn't like potato chips? But potato chips have excessive sodium levels, which cause high blood pressure, and artificial flavors, preservatives, and colors. Another risk is the presence of acrylamide, a known carcinogen found in cigarettes. Our advice: if you want a snack like chips, try the banana chips, apple chips, or baked nachos. Number 11. Non-organic fruits and vegetables. While fruits and vegetables are one of the healthiest forms of food in the world, pesticides and chemical fertilizers used in growing them are not. Atrazine, for example, is a herbicide that is banned in Europe for causing serious human problems, but it is still commonly used in the United States. Our advice: buy organic whenever possible and always make sure you wash all products thoroughly before eating. Number 12. Genetically modified organism foods, GMO. Large food producers love GMO foods because they have been modified to better resist pests. Their transport is easier and they last longer, although there are very few safety tests available to verify whether GMO is actually safe and what the long-term effects of eating this food is. Our advice: try to get fresh and organic produce and check for products with a non-GMO label. Number 13. Alcohol. Alcohol use is the second leading cause of cancer, right behind tobacco use. While a moderate or low consumption of alcohol can be healthy and lead to a reduced risk of heart disease, studies conducted at the National Cancer Institute have found links between drinking alcohol and the increased risk of cancers in the head, neck, esophagus, liver, breasts, and colon. Our advice: you don't need to give up your glass of wine, but for your health's sake, stick to one. Number 14. Refined sugars. Refined sugars are just as notorious as any other refined or processed product we saw on this list, and as we know, cancer likes to eat sugar. high fructose corn syrup is considered the worst offender and it's found in lots of processed foods and drinks. For example, a 20-ounce soda can represent 15 teaspoons. Or advice, try to eat fruit. It's nature's candy and there is so much variety in it. Number 15, margarine. Originally, margarine was considered to be a healthier substitute for butter. It turned out to be worse. Margarine is made with vegetable oil, which, as we saw, is full of trans fat. Recent studies have suggested that trans fat is far worse than the saturated fats found in butter. Our advice, choose butter over margarine. Even healthier choice is herb-flavored olive oil. It can make a great topping for bread, vegetables, and meat. Number 16, diet foods. You may be thinking you're doing the right thing when choosing a food with a diet label, but you're doing way more harm than good. In reality, these products are often stocked with extra sugar or artificial sweeteners to replace the fat that is removed. Certain studies have indicated that chemicals that are designed to make the food more addictive are also added to such foods. Our advice, fresh organic produce is always your best option, even on a diet. Number 17, French fries. French fries are fried in very high temperatures, and foods heated to such temperatures have been known to produce a carcinogen found in cigarette smoke called acrylamide. Our advice, make oven-baked fries with olive oil and use healthy spices. Anyone we forgot to mention, please tell us in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye!